All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. Oh, I like the Friday reading. I like this one. It's got 2 wands at the bottom. Somebody's intent on talking to you. Yeah, it could be that person from the Soulmate Journey reading too, but I mean, somebody's intent on talking to you. Let's shuffle the deck. It's just randomly at the bottom. There's no pre-shuffle here usually for the Friday reading, where we ask what they're thinking and feeling to get some context for the Saturday reading, which is what actions they're likely to take in the coming week. Right? So let's go. Let's split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. I'll put the sign names there. But about 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. It doesn't matter if you're in that sign or not. I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. It's an energy read, right, on a cycle. This text at the top of the description explains why there's no timestamps here. All right, so let's do it. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. It's going to affect you at different times, but these are the energies that are swirling around right now. These are the energies in your neighborhood. Bottom of the deck, overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. Queen of Swords. Underneath that, what is it? A chariot. We can't escape that fucking chariot. My God, it's everywhere. Either there's one of 2 energies here. Either somebody attached to you has got some harsh words for you, right? And they're determined to give it to you, or they feel like they need to talk fast and then run so that you don't run the sword through them. Take whichever one resonates, because both energies are there and they're crisscrossing. Okay? So I don't know. All right. We don't clarify this reading. Tomorrow when we ask what actions they're likely to take, we clarify. Let's just do it. Let's pull on the cycle. All right? Our story starts with position 1, ends with position 12. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. All right? It's what it is. I'll keep it as brief as I can, but I'm thorough. I like to do good work. Right? It applies to readings and the boudoir. I like to do good work. I'm thorough. That said, you get a nice bang here. All right? So if you have to watch it on 2x because you're in a big hurry, knock yourself out. All right, here we go. Aries, position 1. The Empress. What do we got here? Our story starts with the Empress. My God, some people are very drawn to you. Very drawn. Right? Somebody thinks you're too emotional. You have somebody attached to you. If you identify with position 1, it is an Aries position. It's just Aries energy. Somebody, I don't think they're right, but I think they think you're too emotional for them to talk to. They want to talk to you in this kind of manner, right? And you're going to get all emotional. Steve's viewer is going to cry when I say what I need to say. Well, I believe it. I believe it. I make viewers cry all the time. I understand that, but that's not an excuse not to come say what you need to say. Maybe tone it back a little, motherfucker. How about that? You know, you can play it that way. Position 2, Taurus. Let's see where we go here. 10 Cups. This is someone who wishes you were different. I could phrase it this way. Don't take me literally. I mean, it might be literal for a couple of you. When they dream about you, when they daydream about you or think back to your relationship, they cast somebody different to play. The character of you is completely different. It's completely changed. So the show that they're playing in their mind is completely different. All right? I mean, there's no other way to put it. They wish you were different. If you were different, they think that if you were different, they would have stuck around. It's a blame shift. I won't lie to you. It is a blame shift. It's very common in the energy right now. I'm going to start your September readings on Sunday, the 23rd, and I will tell you, September is going to be blame shifty month. I'm telling you, it's just going to be. It's going to be. You'll see it on the news. You'll see it out in the world. You'll see it here. It's all blame shifty, somebody else's fault. Well, if you were different, we would have done better. Okay? Right? Somebody's not taking responsibility. Right? And this person here, it's also blame shift. It's also an excuse machine. Well, if I say what I need to say, Steve's viewer is going to cry. He's going to get all fucking emotional and shit. Right? Okay. So what? Right? That's what it is. I think Steve's viewer would rather hear the truth and cry than nothing. You know, and have this person excuse machine and not show up. Gemini, position 3. This is bullshit. I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, when they dream about you, you're not even in the daydream. They cast somebody else to play your role. I mean, it's crazy. Right? The Hermit. This person's not thinking about you. They're having a good, hard look at themselves. Cold, hard look. Cold, hard look at themselves. That's a snowy owl there. It's cold, hard look at themselves. Okay? I think you want this to happen. It would be interesting. Pay attention to your September reading when I do the Zodiac fly-through and the overview, I imagine. This is always a very strong energy in the cycle, this position. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle, the strongest energy in the cycle, is something here for everybody, always in all signs position, because it's a Cancerian-themed cycle this time around. Somebody asked me about last time. I wrote about that in the blog, by the way. Last cycle was Aquarius-themed energy. Bookending the Empress. What do we get? Look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I know why. I think all of you to some degree. I know why this person recasts you in their daydreams. And well, if they were like this, it would have been better. You know, I know why this person's doing some deep looking inside, and I know why this person here is, well, Steve's viewer is going to cry if I go in, so I'm not going to go in. You are their biggest disappointment. I saw this in the Leo reading in some capacity. In the Leo soap opera I did earlier in the week. In some capacity it was there, but it's really showing. It's this energy here. You're almost an issue. They're thinking of you as an issue that they need to deal with rather than someone they love. And that's the problem with the energies that are around right now. They're conducive to that. Okay? So you might run into that. It's not just about love. You'll run into that if you go to a store and you need some customer service, right? They're not even going to be friendly to you in energy like this. Even if you just ask, excuse me, where's the restroom? You're an issue that needs to be, you're a fucking problem. Oh my God. Seriously, like you asked them some incredibly hard question, making them drive to another warehouse. You understand what I mean, right? I mean, it's like that. All right. You're an issue. So you're somebody's issue this week. I should make that the title, but by the time I get to the end, I'll forget that. Leo soap opera. Oh my God, this person. I love them. I really do. They're terrific. I love the Leo soap opera person. What do we get? Position 5, the Knight of Wands. That should not be a surprise to anybody. Wasn't the Knight of Wands the overall energy of the Leo soap opera reading from another deck? I believe it was, if you look into it. Somebody feels like they need to shake things up and they need to do something impulsive. I think, as I said in the Leo soap opera, I will back it up now. I think there's a couple of sips of wine or harder liquor involved, but I think somebody feels like it's time to shake up their life. And they think you're just the shake-up they need. Or at least you're a soft contact that they can do to test the waters on shaking things up. Okay. Virgo, position... Unbelievable. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. Sometimes not. I don't know. 7 of Wands. No, it's not you guys. Well, I mean, it could be. Roles can be reversed here. I'm not reading it as your energy showing up here, so whatever. It's an incoming energy. I mean, it's sort of an energy of somebody's keeping their distance from you. I feel like jokingly I want to say you smell bad. Has the water been out at your place for a couple of weeks or something? I mean, I don't know. Are you bathing in the pond? I don't know what the fuck's going on. But somebody feels like they need to keep their distance from you. It could be, there's in the energy, a little band of energy that's floating around. I will tell you, I'm seeing it play out. I only tell you guys about these bands of energies. The people out in my life, offline, I watch them. Like hamsters in a cage, I watch them. I watch how the energies interact. I want to see how accurate I am. I've seen this. There's an energy floating around. It's like a gossip energy, okay? It's like a gossip thing. So when I see somebody keeping their distance from you here with this 7 of Wands, I mean, I joke about you bathing in the pond, but I think they may have heard something about you that's not true. So I don't know. It's some kind of rumor, I guess, maybe. You might see people keeping their distance from you. Just keep your distance from them, all right? Just, the energy will fade here. Libra, position 7. 10 Pentacles. Well, it's a nice card, isn't it? It's got rainbows on it. It's 10 Pentacles, right? Somebody wants what you've got. Now, that could play a couple of ways. Somebody wants to get in your life. They want to be a part of your life. Okay? And they're thinking about how to do that. It can be good or bad. It's feedbacking off the devil. That's why I'm worried about it. It's like and by default, then the Empress. So it's like Empress, Devil, 10 Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be negative on it, but just be careful if somebody's a little too eager to be your friend. Right? A little too eager to bang you. It's like, okay, you said hello. Why are you pulling your pants down exactly right now? You know, that kind of a thing. A little too eager. You know, we could have dinner first. Somebody's probably going to be a little too eager. I don't know why. I don't feel like it's nefarious. I just feel like they might be a little loopy. I don't know. 8, position 8, my hot Scorpios. What do we get? The Magician. You may find that people around you seem different. It's actually your energy's here. It's flowing from the direction of you. So that you're the static energy that's here when I pull the readings, and the dynamic energy is the incoming energy, right? This is pulling from the static energy. So I think you might find that people around you have changed, or you might find that you've changed and the people around you seem to not fit anymore. Just allow that to happen, all right? Whatever it is. Don't try it. If you find other people have changed, and whether you see that as negative or positive, I think it'll vary from person to person. Whatever it is, just let this energy flow. You're definitely being prepped for some sort of new journey. Okay? There's some sort of big life change that's coming for you. Okay? So let it happen. All right? That's fine. It'll be interesting to see the actions tomorrow. This one will be interesting to see the actions. I'm going to write that down. This one over here, this one over here, you got a whole Leo soap opera. This row I've talked about. This one over here, false rumors, gossip, I don't know. You bathing in the pond, it could be any of that. All right, it could be any of that. Somebody got something wrong, somebody did something wrong. I don't know. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes part of the cycle, sometimes not. Always from the 11th dimension or something. It's some crazy stuff. The Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why it's tied to the devil, which by default is the Empress. These flow like this. Okay, they start here, go here, and then go here. It's a little like what I said in the soulmate journey reading toward the end, where I talked about life always gives you lessons. That's why you got to be careful about surface reads. On the surface, things are often very positive, especially if you apply wishful thinking. But on the surface, things are often very positive. Winning the lottery, right? I won $50 million. This is terrific. Underneath it is a series of devil tests. People coming at you, wanting to get to know you now, users, yes people, all that kind of stuff. And it's temptation island to buy all kinds of things, thinking you can afford it when really it's not really how it works. All that kind of stuff. Okay? I don't know why the devil's attached to it. Your ship finally comes in. All right? There's somebody here you have somebody attached to you that's thinking about giving you something you've always wanted. It feels like a gift. I think it comes with strings attached. That's why the devil's here. But somebody feels like you deserve that. Okay? It's a big piece of wood. Maybe they feel like you deserve their big piece of wood. I don't know. But whatever it is, it comes with strings attached. I'm just giving you the warning. And I'm not trying to make that negative. It actually feels very good. But it just feels like everything good that happens does have tests underneath it. Both energies are always present. That's why I don't like positive readings. I talk about positive things, but I also give you the other angle and the energy that flows underneath it. It's important to do that. Otherwise, you get blindsided. So, I would say for the most part, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 7. Enjoy it. Okay, thank you. Say thank you. All right. Capricorn, position 10. King of Swords. Ooh, that ties to this nicely. You're about to have somebody's thinking about calling you out. The King and Queen of Swords in close proximity, which these two are, right? There's the Queen right there. Somebody's going to say something to you, and it's on. All right, sounds a little harsh to you. You're like, it's on. How dare you? You might say that. I don't know. Steve, I don't talk like that. You'll talk like that here. You'll say, how dare you? You're on the side of right. You got the rainbow sword. So fight your corner, motherfucker. Okay? Do what you want to do. All right? Fight your corner. I'll send you some good energy. I'm on your side here in this fight. All right. This debate, whatever it is. All right, here we go. Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my wild card. You didn't really show up there. It must be, yeah. This is you guys showing up here. The Ace of Swords. You might need to set people straight on. I saw it here with the gossip thing. It's really affecting you. Somebody said something and it's not, it's weird. You've gotten that before. I know you have. What is it with you? I just picture you working somewhere and your energy is so strong that people don't know what to make of it. You know, that can happen if you're a high vibrational person. Your energy is very strong. Most people in this world are unnoticeable. They go through their life unnoticed. Nobody notices them or remembers them. Your energy is very memorable. And you don't have to be an influencer for that or anything like that. It's just when you go somewhere, people look at you. You may even notice that. You go to a restaurant and everybody's staring over at your table. I get it all the time. My energy is, I get attention. Attention comes my way, which my wife continually laughs at because I hate attention. You know, she's always joking with me. Everything you do brings in attention, and you're the guy who hates attention. I know. But my energy does it anyway. So I might as well enjoy myself within it. You're going to need to set them straight on that, but now is not the time. Okay? It's coming. All right. So just keep your mouth shut. All right. I think you find out why people are avoiding you. All right, you find out the truth about that. You can probably set the record straight. Don't bother. I wouldn't bother. You know, take a lesson from Jimmy Page. Let them believe what they want to believe. You know, that guy gets credited with playing on like a bajillion different things. He played on like a tenth of it. You know, he's like, I don't say yes or no. I don't lie. I just don't respond. You know, don't respond. All right? But you'll find out why they're avoiding you. And if it's the pawn thing, take it from a country kid, okay? You've got to use deodorant type soaps, that ivory shit and the Dove. It's not going to work, right? You need something strong. You need to get you some Zestfully Clean or some kind of shit like that. You'll be fine. All right, here we go. Or dish soap. You know, you can use that too. One that smells like lemon or some kind of orange. All right, right here, Pisces, position 12, always red with 1 and 5, not sure about 5. So far, we got an Empress and a Knight of Wands. I'd say somebody's coming towards you. Oh, listen, this is unreal. 10 swords, by the way, in case you're wondering. Something you've anticipated. And again, I joked about this earlier. I joked about people who are in a hurry. Well, you know, I'm thorough, so my readings are, you know, I give you all the layers of energy. If you need to watch it on 2X, watch it on 2X. I'm thorough. People that are in a hurry, Nancy, everybody's got I got an app for that, you know, whatever. Okay. You know, can you just do a summary? No, I can't. I got better things to do with my fucking time. I'm giving you my energy here. Watch it on 3X if you're in that much of a fucking hurry. Either way, something you've anticipated for a long time ends relatively quickly. It's in and out, right? I mean, talk about premature ejaculation. I mean, it's a bit of that. It's a bit, all right, I'm in. Okay, that's it. I'm done. See you later. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's banging, but it's a good way to phrase it. Something you've waited for a long time ends quicker than you thought. So what's somebody thinking? Somebody's thinking they've got something to say to you, and they show up, but they leave very quickly. You're the second version read that I gave on the Queen of Swords at the beginning, which you'd remember if you weren't fast-forwarding and clicking around. I fast-forward till the cards hit the table. Okay. Yeah, not a good idea. Okay, anyway, here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Jesus. Add it up. What are they thinking and feeling? What we get? The bottom card's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I need, again, more communication with a sword. And again, they feel like they need to be speedy about it. Lickety-split. Right, a little bit. All right, 2 of Cups. Strength. Oh, and the 7 of Swords. Okay. What's under the Knight of Swords? The 2 of Wands. Yeah, but it's really set the intention. Come in, bang, boom, bang, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Kind of a thing here. The 2 of Wands and the Knight of Swords is crossed to the Strength card. These are read center, left, right. That's 2 Cups and 7 Swords. Okay. I don't know why we've got a real, well, I mean, I say I don't know why, but I do. We've got a real devil theme here. All right? I mean, the devil is in the all signs position. It's in the energy of this cycle that we're pulling on. So it doesn't surprise me. You've got someone, you got a false soulmate here who's thinking about you. It's not, I'm not saying the one you're watching readings for is false. I'm sure Jimmy or Jenny or whatever the fuck their name is fine. I'm saying there's somebody attached to you that's very attracted to you, a little lusty, maybe. It's a separate energy. It's just the universe is throwing it out. All right, it's for enough of you watching. They're going to pull the soulmate line. They're going to seem very nice. They're going to, very, very hot, very interested in you. Watch out for somebody that's a little overly touchy-feely. Watch out for that. A little eager. It's a little of what I said here with the Ten of Pentacles in the Libra position 7, which is the center of the reading. Be careful about people that are a little too eager to come together with you or sign a contract with you. It can apply to business too. Hurry up and sign. What does that mean? Why do I need to hurry up? Is there something so you don't want me to read it? If somebody gives me a contract, I read everything. I read all the fine print, everything, and I will get a magnifying glass and make sure I see the 6-point font in light gray at the bottom. Make sure you do that as well. Make sure you're thorough. We've had a thorough theme right from the beginning. I don't joke about anything or tell you anything that's not part of these readings. You've got some of you, not all, so if it's not you, calm the fuck down, but some of you have got to be more thorough. Your attention to detail is going to cost you. All right? In this case, you might get hurt or you might sign a contract too quickly. Be careful. All right? Other people have intentions in this energy for themselves. It's all about them, whatever. Right? You need to look out for you. All right? That's your reading. Tomorrow we'll find out what actions are being taken towards you. This is like a first time. I don't think this happens very often where this is a separate message. There isn't an app for everything. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.